10 men now face charges after they got caught during a prostitution bust in Nashua.
One of those arrested was the state director for Senator Kelly Ayotte and the vice chairman of the Manchester School Committee. WMUR's Ray Brewer joins us live in Nashua this morning. And Ray, David Wibby resigned from his position as Senator Ayotte's aide, right?
That's correct, Sean. The senator also releasing a statement saying she's shocked by the events that unfolded over the past few days. And the Nashua police set up this sting after hotels were complaining about alleged prostitution, and those hotels played host to the operation.
Nashua police say they used a confidential informant to pose as a prostitute who advertised on Backpage, an online website.
There would be telephonic communication between a suspect and the informant, and there would be an agreement to meet at one of the local hotels.
Police say they would be listening when the men went to the hotel room.
And there would be talk about an exchange for money for sexual acts, and then upon having that done, where there was an agreement between the two of them, the individual will then be placed under arrest.
10 suspects from New Hampshire and Massachusetts were arrested in the sting. 3 the first Friday and 7 this past Friday. These 6 plus 62-year-old David Wibby. He is vice chair of the Manchester School Committee and former alderman who was state deputy labor commissioner for years before leaving to work for Senator Ayotte last spring.
He was one of the individuals that was placed into custody on the 3rd of April. He was arrested in the early afternoon.
Senator Ayotte issued a statement. I am deeply saddened that David Wibby, my state director and friend for many years, has been arrested under these circumstances. David obviously cannot continue his duties, and I have accepted his resignation. This is a very difficult time, and my thoughts and prayers are with everyone involved.
Nashua police say they conduct these operations about twice a year, and they also say the number of people arrested could have been much higher based on the number of people who tried to arrange meetings with the confidential informant. Reporting live in Nashua, Ray Brewer, WMUR News 9.